The short answer to that question is to invest in people. We are an aging continent. We work longer. We go to school longer. And the most important thing is to invest in people from a very early age, because that's the way we're going to keep the social standards that we are used to in the past.
I think the most important point in the discussion that has emerged until now is that the political actors have to converge on a common narrative about how welfare states are actually of benefit for the entire population and the economy as such, and that welfare states are not just a cost burden and need to be flexibilized and deregulated at any cost, as it has dramatic consequences on the capacity of the European Union to integrate and deepen the integration. It has dramatic consequences also in terms of inequalities within the countries, and in particular it has dramatic consequences in terms of how the future of the youth in Europe today will be able to perceive their future.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear from the discussions that from all over Europe people feel that we have reached a kind of moment of truth where the conventional wisdom that the social democracy has very much embraced and been a defender of has become exhausted, and that there's time to rethink and reconquer a greater autonomy in terms of thinking and challenging established wisdom, that the crisis and the setbacks we see in the welfare states, in welfare chauvinism and so on and so forth, where even core labor constituencies are moving to the populist right, that there's a strong need to regain independence and critical thought. The point I was making on the Nordic models, which I was asked to say a few words about, is I think that the burning question is whether or not the Nordic welfare states are able to adjust in a way that make them capable of including and integrating the growing immigrant population, which is of course being reinforced by labor migration and the refugee crisis now. And that also requires rethinking and probably bold and sometimes unpopular moves.
The most important findings that we were discussing today is that the modern social welfare models are nothing obsolete. They are not a luxury, but they are a necessity for modern, dynamic, inclusive and cohesive societies, not only in the most advanced countries, but also in the middle-income countries and the countries that are developing. It is an encouragement. It is a model that does not contradict modern market economies, but instead it spreads opportunities. It opens up opportunities for the excluded parts of labor, for ordinary men and women to be able to participate in the modern knowledge-based societies and to engage in all kinds of social, economic and other valuable activities.